What's up guys, today's the start of my bossing series in Damascus. In this video we're going to cover the fundamentals of bossing, that way I don't have to repeat these topics in every single bossing guide in the series. These topics include things like stat requirements, gear requirements, food setups, pre-potting, destruction abilities, drop rates, and more. You'll be able to take all the fundamentals from this video and apply them to any boss you're strategizing to kill. Let's start with stat requirements. You could start some bosses with only level 60 combat stats. However, you shouldn't expect consistent trips or more than one kill per inventory. From 60 to 99 base combat stats, things will get more consistent and there's less variance between your trips. It's important to note that gear provides far more benefits than stats do, so having better gear will do more for you than higher levels. Speaking of gear, let's talk about what you should bring. Since best in slot items change every few months, this video will be updated twice a year to reflect the new metas. As of right now, this gear list represents what's available in patch 1.191 December 2020. Let's start by breaking down the three combat styles and look at progression for armor and weaponry. When it comes to melee armor for bossing, full Damascus should be your starting point. You can upgrade some Damascus items to bull items, and each bull item will provide additional defensive and accuracy benefits. Melee weaponry goes in the following order: Damascus Katana, Damascus Gladius, Demon Slayer Katana, then Demonic Scimitar. The better the weapon you use, the faster kills you will get, and the more time you will save when bossing. When it comes to ranged armor for bossing, you should start with a full set of Honey Badger Hide armor. Full Fiery Hide is best in slot at the moment, but remember, if you can't get all of the pieces, just use what you can for additional bonuses. The endgame ranged weaponry is really strong, but at the moment, the ammo is few and far between. Once bolts and bullets become craftable, ranging bosses will become far more meta. I would use the best rifle you can, or the demonic crossbow. Since ammo isn't craftable, it's hard to tell which of these two items will be better for bossing at the moment. Psychic armor for bossing starts with the Psywood Honey Badger robes. These can be upgraded into cultist gear for maximum psychic offense and defense. Depending on which boss you're planning to kill, the Helm of the Bull could also be considered best in slot, as it provides a balanced mix of defensive bonuses and better positive psychic accuracy. Psychic weaponry is pretty straightforward. At the moment, we just have a series of staves. I would recommend using the Psywood Staff, E-Copper Staff, or Demonic Staff. If you have the money, I highly recommend you invest in the E-Copper or Demonic Staff for bossing. The food setups for bossing are pretty straightforward, but I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Obviously, bring the best healing food that you can. At a minimum, I recommend tigerfish and large HP potions. Ideally, you want an inventory of sturgeon or squid with large HP potions to supplement them. Eating food gives you a 2-tick or a 1-second delay before eating another piece of food. Consuming a potion gives you a 1-tick or half-second cooldown on drinking another potion. What this means is that you can combo eat a food potion faster than you can eat a food. So if you need to panic heal, combine these two healing methods. Pre-potting is something that I've recently implemented into my game, and it's basically boosting your stats before you leave the bank. The purpose is so that you can bring along 3 additional healing items. I find the extra food to be more beneficial than a couple points of higher stats. The last thing that I'm going to mention about healing is that the Lesser and Greater Heal spell will be coming into the game. They are going to be designed to have a significant cooldown, and is something that you should remember to cast every minute or so to be efficient. Destruction abilities are really important to endgame bossing. They will maximize your damage given or minimize your damage taken depending on what you are killing. The main abilities you use for bossing are Samson's Strength, Mental Marvels, Ranged Rage, and Magnetic Field. I recommend that you learn how to flick your destruction spells, as this will extend the life of your points and save you thousands of destruction potions in the long term. Drop rates are something that every boss hunter needs to come to terms with. You will get very lucky and you will get very unlucky. Nobody who consistently kills bosses will go unrewarded. In Damascus, most rare drops are in the 1 in 300 category. For most bosses with multiple unique drops, you should be seeing a rare every 1 in 100 kills. The rewards from bossing are huge. Almost all bosses have great common drops, and pretty much every rare in the game brings in a minimum of 10 mil. This game is designed around gear progression, so expect many more rewards and many more new bosses to come. The last thing to mention is that at high levels, you can consistently get assigned bosses while doing guild work assignments. This has been a fun way for me to mix up what I farm. That finishes my fundamentals of bossing. The next videos in the series will be more specific to each boss and will discuss details specific to them. If you enjoy the content, then please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to see endgame bossing live and the new multi-combat boss, then tune into my stream at twitch.tv/Ruhi. Thank you.